Hi folks, LQ here. You know, I've owned this Simpson 3 rooftop tent from ARB for quite a while now, and every time I go camping I think to myself, one of these days I gotta do a review on this tent and put it up on YouTube. Well, today's the day. I finally decided to do a comprehensive review of the Simpson 3 so I can show you how easy it is to use and all the great features that I think make this tent first in class. Oh, and if you're trying to figure out how to get one of these on and off your vehicle without hurting yourself, check out my other video on how to install a rooftop tent without giving yourself a hernia. So grab yourself a cold one, let's get started. Now, if you've been researching the Simpson 3, chances are you've seen a lot of images online of people that mount their tents so they open either to the left or to the right of the truck. Well, I've mounted mine so that I can open it up over the rear of my truck. As we go through the video, I'll explain some of the reasons why. But first we have to take these straps off so we can get at that vinyl cover. So let's do that. Now, as you make your way around the truck, the next thing you want to do is flip up these small flaps of vinyl to expose the zippers on both corners. Okay, so that's the last of our straps. Now we're going to unzip the top, but before I do, I want to show you a couple of features here that I think are kind of interesting. They give you this extra flap of vinyl with some Velcro on it to seal off this corner, and on the inside there's an additional piece of vinyl, so that if any water were to get in here, it would simply migrate down this strip of vinyl and wouldn't get inside the tent. Now, these zippers are made of Vislon. What's Vislon? I have no idea. But since it's not metal, it won't corrode, it won't rust, and because these teeth are so huge, you don't have to worry about mud and dust and dirt getting in your zipper, making it impossible to use. They also give you this cool little lanyard so that as you're walking around the bottom of the truck, you don't have to reach up really high to get at the zipper. So let's do that. This cover fits like a glove, which is great because it won't billow out as you're going down the road. Now, one of the reasons I like having the tent mounted so it opens to the rear is I can pop up through the sunroof here and finish taking off the cover. And as I do, I can just sort of stow it away here and not leave it dangling over one side or the other of the truck. And while I'm up here, I can also get at these last two Velcro straps and put this piece of the rain fly system, this pole here, that has to be snaked into its own little pouch because it's a little difficult to do once the tent is up. So now we're ready to raise the roof. First, I'm going to get my stays, my awning stays out of here that I store upstairs. Just grab the ladder, pull it out, lock it in place, and then give it a yank. And there you go. Then, just move up here. Pull out this part of the rain fly, like so. And then give these handles half a turn to lock them into place. And that's it. At this point, you could crawl upstairs and go to bed right now, not even set up the rest of the tent. Now, one of the things that impresses me most about this tent is the level of thought that went into designing even the smallest of details. For instance, take a look at these little plastic clips here. Now, this is designed to keep this piece of material flat when you fold up the tent. Now, that seems like a real small detail, but somebody had to think of that. Another thing that I think is kind of cool is this little slit to pass your stay through for the awnings. Now, they could have easily just thrown this in there, made this a solid piece, and said, good enough, save a little money. But they don't. They give you this little slit here so you can pass your stay through, and now this fabric lays flat. So if it's raining out, all the water just rolls right off and there's no chance that it's going to go onto the inside of the tent. So to make a good weather-tight seal, they give you enough fabric to go one side over the other, And then this huge piece of tent material here with Velcro on both sides. That gives a nice seal against the elements. Now these tents are made by guys in Australia. And they got a lot of creepy crawly things there that don't always stay on the ground. So when it comes to off-roading, they really know their stuff. So let me get the rest of this awning up and then we'll move up inside. Okay, so here we are upstairs. First thing you're going to notice when you get up here is the 2.5-inch foam core mattress with a removable nylon cover. You can take it off, throw it in the washing machine if it needs to get cleaned. Next thing you're going to notice are these bungee cords strung side to side inside here. Now these are designed to pull in the material of the tent as you fold it up. Now this right here may be one of the coolest features of all. Right here I've got a 5.5-inch air mattress all folded up under here. 2 down sleeping bags, a down comforter, and 2 down pillows. I know, it's a lot of down. Well, you know what they say, happy wife, happy life. But the point is that all of this stuff is up here as soon as you open up the tent. They've left enough room between the top and bottom layers of the tent when it's all closed up that you can put all of your bedding here and it's all ready as soon as you open up the tent. Brilliant. A couple of other features up here. You've got a double zipper system for your outside windows here. You've got a double zipper system for the screen as well. So if you want to completely remove the screen, you can. You can reach outside and you can open up these outside vents. Another nice touch is these little vents that they put up at the top here. And you can just reach outside through your awning, pop this open, and it comes with a built-in stay. Everything's right there. It stays there the whole time. Got a little piece of Velcro on it. Just pull that down, push it together, and you've got a nice little vent for your tent. They give you another flap of tent material on the inside as well. So you can just pull this down, snake it in behind the poles, and seal off that seam between the 2 halves of the tent even better than with that one piece of material on the outside. And for storage, they give you these handy little pouches, 2 on each side for your car keys or phone or whatever. So when you come up and go to sleep, anything you want to have handy, you've got a nice place to store it. When you're ready to leave, they've provided you with these 2 beefy nylon straps. So if your footing's a little unstable when you're getting out, just hang on to these straps till you get your footing and then lower yourself down. They really have thought of everything. I'll see you downstairs. Now that we've covered all the features of the tent itself, there's one more item I'd like to introduce you to before I let you go that I think makes this an outstanding camping system. This is the annex. It's available from ARB as an option. So when this is fully constructed, this whole enclosure will be fully protected from the elements. At the top of this piece of material, there's these rugged rubber strips that are sewn in, and this real clever track system that they've got. You simply snake this in here and push it all the way across. There we go. Same deal, same track system, same real tough rubber. Just snake it in to the track, pull it along. Same thing on the other side. In the rear, both pieces of material have one of these huge number 10 zippers on it. You just join this zipper with the first one we put up. And the last part is taking this one zipper that just hangs down from the awning, joining that with the other half of the zipper. Just run around the outside. And there you have it. So to put up the whole tent and erect the annex, you're looking at maybe 10 minutes to set this all up. Pretty amazing. So here we are inside the annex. A couple of features I want to point out right off the bat are the 2 huge windows on either side of the annex. You can roll up the material on the outside. It's a double zipper system, and hook them up so that you get a nice cross breeze in here. Down at the bottom, you've got this huge vinyl apron, really tough material with these brass grommets. So if things are really blowing, you can stake down the tent and really secure it nicely. Back here, we've got a huge screen double zipper door right here, and another piece of fly material with double zippers as well to make this completely enclosed. Now, a little early in the video, I mentioned that I was going to explain why I decided to mount this tent so it opens to the rear of the truck. Now imagine you get to your campsite and it's pouring rain. You've got your tent mounted so it opens to the side. Once you open the tent, now you have to come around the back, get all your gear out of the back. You want to cook something or whatnot, it's all back here. You're getting soaked, your gear's getting soaked. Well, if you mount your tent this way, as soon as you open the tent, you've got protection from the rain. You can open up your cargo bay, get at your gear, no problem. And once you put up the annex, you're completely protected from the elements, and you can go about making dinner or getting ready for bed or whatever. Well, I know what you're saying right now. You're saying, LQ, how am I going to get all my gear back there? That's a solid wall of material. Check this out. These guys are so smart. They put in this huge piece of material back here and put this huge zipper on it. You simply unzip it, bring it down, and now you have complete access to the back of your truck. Tidy all this up, open up the back, and now you've got all your gear right here, and you're still nice and dry. Pull this apart, pull down your tailgate, you're ready to make dinner. Now, you can put the tent on any way you want to, but I just think it makes a whole lot of sense to do it this way. Now, once we're in here, if it's bad weather, what I do is fold up this ladder, take a cargo strap that I bring with me, take my ladder, pull it right up out of the way. With the ladder up, you have room for 2 full-size camping chairs, a small camping table, your favorite board game, and of course, 2 full-size human beings. Well, there it is, folks. That's my review of the Simpson 3 rooftop tent from ARB. If there was a better system out there, I'd own it. So I hope you found this useful, or at the very least entertaining. Thanks for watching.